Y'all. Wow. 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 What? What a surprise, y'all. What a surprise. I'm on here way later than what I actually wanted to be, but that's okay because it's better late than never, y'all. This was a lot. I'm talking colossal. I'm talking colossal. I feel like Tesehki, this is just a lot, yo. This is a lot. Okay. This was a lot. I do not disagree. Wow. Wow. And wow again. I'm about to add this into the chat. I mean, not the chat, the community tab so I can just put it out there that we are live. But y'all, this was incredible. This was incredible. I have a lot to say and like I don't know. I feel like the things that I have to say are like unrelated to the pleasantries and the giggles and bullshit or whatever that we usually talk about because we'll get into that tomorrow because we're definitely going to get into it. Okay, because one thing about it, we're still going to get into it. Um, but wow, that was incredible. I cannot believe that ZEUS did that without any type of trigger warning or anything, girl. I need to watch what I need to say because y'all know once I get on live, I get a little crazy. Um, um, hold on. To discuss Baddies Midwest. Yes, it's the fact that they gave us 3 or 2 episodes in the same time. They trying to throw Jocelyn out the water, ain't they? Baddies Midwest. Um, mm, mm, mm. Hey, Cajun. I sure do. I sure do at work in the morning because I got work in the morning. Okay, sister's a hustler. hustling, hustling. Y'all, let's hop into it. Hi, my love. Shram, little girl from Runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you all really quickly, y'all, about this whole Baddies Midwest situation going on with Krishan Rock and Tesehki now. I think that I can, speak for all of us that I was definitely gagged to find out that there were 2 episodes of Batty Midwest. I mean, who was expecting that? I did not foresee that at all. I mean, considering how boring Jocelyn's Cabaret was, Jocelyn's Cabaret. Okay, considering how boring Jocelyn's Cabaret is, they was like, girl, we might as well go ahead and just give them 2 because that's what everybody was talking about, right? So I'm still going to do my review in the way that I typically do, and right now I really want to get into this situation with Tesehki and Krishan. This right here is what is boggling my mind right now. First and foremost, ZEUS did not at all put any type of trigger warning, did not handle their power and responsibility responsibly at all. Surprise, surprise. We are not because they continue to do things like this and play in our face. Um, and we just move right along. Maybe Lemmy or somebody will draft up something from Chat GPT and put out some bullshit ass statement. But I don't appreciate stuff like that, especially knowing how this deeply impacts so many of us. I just felt that it was a little bit, irresponsible, to be quite honest with you. But that's just how I feel. Now, let's hop into it, but not getting into it too much because I don't know if you're kind of like the girls that really watch as soon as it drops or if you watch it later on. But I don't want to get into too much detail. But this situation between Tesehki and Krishan really needs to be discussed because there was so much going on there. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one, but Krishan's energy, although yes, she's sober, although she's off of the henny, um, and she is doing things differently. Shout out to her. I just feel like the energy she had was giving Blueface. Okay. And what I mean by Blueface, I mean like she was I don't know. I don't really know how to truly express, but there were some things and there were some body movements and maneuvers that just felt very, very much blue faced narcissist, like narcissist, right? So, just to give a backstory, we all know that Tesehki here on the left is, had these major claims against her about SA, playing house, being much older than Krishan. And not only just Krishan, but she also has had a nephew come forth and said that she had done some things to him inappropriately as a child. So I believe the nephew had came out way before Krishan did. And because of this, when Krishan doubled down and said something like, whatever, 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 I feel like it made it stick more. So Natalie tells Tesehki while in the air that, listen, girl, I know that we outside or whatever and it's Baddie Midwest, but we're actually on our way to Oklahoma. And this was her reaction here. She's like, well, basically, says I'm already in the air. It's not like I can just, get off the plane and tell y'all to turn around. It just is what it is, which is absolutely true. But Natalie is like, I want us to have a conversation. Krishan hit me up and she said she's, bound to be in Oklahoma at the time. And because she's going to be in Oklahoma, we need to go there. She want to, put some money in her pocket, and kind of run it up, which, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like Krishan, where however you want to flip it or dip it, is an OG baddie. When you think about baddies, well, not anymore. Krishan had a lot of viral moments. So she's trying to put some money in her pocket. One thing ZEUS going to do is take care of Blueface, his mama, his sister, and all of, the girls that are attached to him. And so Natalie is following suit with this, right? She's on a plane and she's like, we're going to get here. Natalie and the girls sit down and have a conversation with Krishan, and she's wearing all white and she's, so holy and so this and so that, which I'm not going to, talk too much about her spiritual journey because it is what it is, girl. I don't know. I don't know her relationship with God. However, what I do know is when she sat down and she talked to Tesehki, the situation got hot. Okay, shit got hot. You sent feds to my spot. It took me to court trying to get all I got. Okay. And I don't know what to make of this. Now, a lot of the girls are saying that, Krishan is right. And a lot of the girls are saying Tesehki is right. But here's the thing. When they were having a conversation, Tesehki shows up, and this girl right here in the pink shirt is Tesehki's sister Chastity, right? And so because they didn't see each other and they haven't been around and this, that, and the other, um, Chastity just balls out crying. Okay, Chastity can't handle they ball out crying, and you can just look in the picture how divided they both are. You can literally see the division within the body language, right? And so Tesehki is trying to talk to, Krishan, basically tell her, like, listen, what did I do? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? And Krishan is being very kind of flippant, very kind of very, very nonchalant, does not care, and whatever. And I want to say that I do feel that something has transpired between these two. Okay. Just by the amount of passion and the lack of passion that Tesehki had, because she wanted to keep going back to her getting jumped. Girl, yeah, you got jumped, and that was traumatic. They both didn't want to apologize to each other. Rightfully, Krishan could have apologized for letting them girls, jump on her sister like that. She should have, you know, but she didn't. And if we're talking about, Krishan wanted to move forward without her recanting or taking back her statements of calling her the things that rhymes with Chester. Okay, your Uncle Chester, you know what I'm saying? And so because she didn't do that, Tesehki is just like, girl, I don't understand. Why are you sitting here? Why are you telling these people? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And they could not come to a conclusion. And so everybody's just sitting there, whatever. Tesehki goes off because she can't handle the truth. All right. I did not, and let me know if I'm wrong, y'all. I did not hear her say, girl, I did not do that to you. I did not hear Tesehki explicitly say, girl, I did not do those things to you. I could be wrong, but because they were talking about so much. But I do think that if I were accused of something like this, I would say something along the lines of like, girl, that's an absolute untruth. How dare you? whatever. It was kind of just like, girl, you stayed in my house and I took care of you because mommy, couldn't handle it. And I was there for you and this, that, and the third, which all is well, all could be true. But she never, not once explicitly said, I did not touch you. I did not do that. I did not force you. And that's the part that's leaving me like, right? Just a little bit. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to a detail that is really, really important. So this girl right here, whoever she is, Chantelica, okay, she might be Chanelica as far as I'm concerned, because ZEUS Network is crazy like this. She comes on and she says, girl, well, if you wanted to be, if you forgave her and it was what it was and y'all family and this, that, and the third, it is what it is, then why did you bring it up when you came to LA or whatever case? If y'all was going to be family back in the day, y'all should have just remained family. And that's what it was. Why are you airing out these dirty secrets? Basically, that's what I got from her. And I'm like, well, is she talking about the whole CHRISEAN drinking while pregnant situation? Because she couldn't have been saying that. And CHRISEAN was so mad. She was, yeah, she tried to bait my son into this situation, talking about something I had the Hennessy bottle. CHRISEAN, everybody in America that's on social media saw you smoking and drinking while you were pregnant with your son. Big and pregnant. It's not a secret. It's not her blasting you. It's not any of those things. We all synced it with our own eyes. So even if she did come up and say, yeah, well, girl was, I got that Henny bottle from you, or whatever she thought she was about to say and do. We all had seen CHRISEAN smoking and drinking. And so they went through a lot of different phases. The jump, the drinking, which we seen the jump and we seen the drinking. What we did not see is Tesehki making CHRISEAN play house. Now, we can tell from the situation of their family having 10 siblings and some older and some younger. If you were an older person, an older sibling, the mom that you had is not the same mom that has the younger sister or the younger brother. Because mommy's older, mommy's different. She in a different space. She know a little bit more. So them older kids are different. They feel different, they think different, they act differently than the younger kids, right? And so CHRISEAN has stayed with Tesehki, it seems like, throughout their childhood. And Tesehki raises a good point. CHRISEAN, if I was touching on you and if I did those things to you, right? Why would you come stay with me? Why would you come stay with me? I had my kids. Queen was telling you, like, I want her to stay here. So we need to get a bigger house so we can get a bigger room so we can all stay together. If you felt like this, if you felt like I was doing that, then why would you stay with me? Right. And CHRISEAN's like, girl, okay, yes, what you want me to do? Praise you because you was here with me, or I was here with you, or whatever case. Very narcissistic, very much blue face reincarnated, but with the twang of spiritual abuse, with this twang of spiritual psychosis a little bit. Even that prayer was weird. Wasn't that prayer weird, y'all? Okay, Pinky Pink says CHRISEAN set up and lied like we all didn't see her drinking. Correct. Matter of fact, look at her son. Girl, don't get me over here. Son done messed up. She done messed him up from all of that drinking and drugging that she was doing. I mean, girl, I'm just reading the comment and I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Now, I'm no medical doctor. I don't know these symptoms and everything like this, but fetal alcohol syndrome is real. Um, and among other things, the girls was out here diagnosing him based on his cry and his vocal cords. Look, I don't know how all of those things are intertwined, interconnected. But as a mother, or just a person, you could see a couple of things that were concerning. Okay, that's all I'll say. Were concerning about the way that she was mothering while she was pregnant, because that's the hugest misconception. That's a huge misconception that you don't become a mom until you actually have the baby. That is not true, y'all. You become a mother once that baby is in your womb and it is forming. Okay. So, how I'm eating, how I'm drinking, how I'm thinking, how I'm laying, how I'm moving my body, how I'm taking care of myself or lack thereof is a part of how I am mothering my child. You get what I'm saying? So, Yeah, and then that's another thing Krishan said. You acting like you was the perfect mom and this, that, and the third because we I don't want to say what happened to your sons. I don't want to talk about what was happening to your sons. And this poor sister right here, this girl in the pink, she kind of halfway. I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop saying the R word. I said not to be discriminatory to anybody because y'all know I don't play like that. But she didn't have it all. Okay. Exactly. He was one when they was filmed and he made no progress. Like he's still like a newborn. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Girl, oh my God, I did not even think about that. You ain't lying. He was not a newborn. You're right. He was older. You're right. He gave like newborn, like she still kind of had to really support him and hold his head and everything. Wow. Ooh. Did you hear when Chastity tried to take Junior and Rock said she Rock said she ain't putting him down. She was scared. Oh, she was very scared. Yeah, she was very scared. No, she was very scared. Even when Tesehki had walked past her, moving behind her, she was scared then. But what I can say is, okay, so two things can be true at once, right? I just think that Pinky Pinks, do you think that Krishan is telling the truth about Tesehki doing something to her? Drop it in the chat. I need to know where we at with it. I need to know where everybody is at with it so we can kind of discuss and talk and unpack those things because to be quite honest with you, I think that Tesehki may have experienced some things in her life because her mom was abused. I honestly don't, at least not what she said. Oh, okay. Maybe it wasn't that, but maybe it was something inappropriate happened, and Krishan put that extra twist on it. Well, you did say, you know what I'm saying? Um, but the little boy, well, he's not a little boy anymore. The well, that could be different. The nephew has said the same thing about her. The nephew Tristan said that Tesehki made him perform something like that as well. When Rock started talking about bringing her on, she's blah blah blah. I think Krishan is extremely jealous and bitter. I think so too. I think that Krishan, um, obviously, got on before the sister. The sister had been moving and doing music, and she was the one who they thought was going to hit the lick first. It was baby sis. Baby sis was liking the attention because yeah, Nick, you thought it was going to be you, but really it's me. She caught a string of bad luck and misfortune dealing with that nagga. Blueface. Shout out to Blueface. When he come home, he about to rattle all this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? He about to rattle all this stuff up. But she was on a string of misfortunate events because she was running behind Blueface, and so she loses her spot. Big sis come in and she already had her shit together. She know how to act. Well, I mean, she's boring as hell, but she can put it together. She a little bit more mature. She got the hands, boop, 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 boop. She's cute. They look just like each other. You get what I'm saying? And she already got the music thing. That I don't know. But what I do know is Krishan didn't mention anything about SA until she got Tifa jumped and got backlash. Ooh. Yeah, and then she want to put it under, well, she just don't like the truth. She just don't like the truth. She just don't like the truth. That's why she mad. But did you peep the sister say something like, yeah, well, she with the same that was your boyfriend or or whatever. So and I'm not saying because she was with that man's boyfriend or stole a sister boyfriend or whatever the case, that means that anything like that actually happened. That's not at all what I'm saying. However, I do think that ah Taseki has like these characteristics about her that's kind of questionable. You know what I mean? She even raised the point like, yeah, well, I'm here with my sister. She ain't here with nobody but her good friend. And I don't know. I just think, but Krishan also could be because of the fact that you got this new baby and you're so much younger. You know what I'm saying? And you're so much younger. So, right, she does. She got a couple of things about her that makes you question, like, could it be like that? And it's not even so much of what she do and how she acts like she's pervy. If you are a sibling of 10, one of 10, your mom's addicted to drugs with abusive boyfriends, you're living in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, y'all know that's where the wire is from. Okay, she's experienced some things. These girls both have. And so maybe some lines were blurred because lines were blurred with the adults around her. And so what I know about children who are abused, they abuse other children or people who are in proximity to them. So maybe something did inappropriately happen. And so, they was holding this big dark secret. And this is where this girl comes into. If y'all was over that shit, y'all should have been over that shit. Why talk about it now? That's because Krishan is on and she's not. And she can't handle. But I think that this is what I think. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, can I put that on the screen? Are you serious? Oh, okay. I see what you did. You put the G. Okay. Okay, sister. Yeah, sister. Welcome. Hi, Pinky Pinks. You one of them ones, girl. She had that G right there, girl, because don't get me all hemmed up. Why say it when you can't defend herself, right? I just don't like how Krishan had so much to say when she left. Ooh, when she left, and even the sister was cocking in like, "No, Sean, don't do that because that's not peaceful. No, because you got to think about the people that's involved." Girl, yeah, she talking about your niece and your nephews. Well, you ain't talking about what happened to your son, both of your sons. Like, wow. Well, what happened to her sons? We just seen Tesehki posting her daughter Queen and her other girl, like, you know what I mean? And so I don't know if she's ever posted her son before, but that's really wild that she would say that though. You know what I'm saying? I see you, girl. She's like, I got you, sis, period. Okay. Did you see the video of the sis Pink said Krishan tried to pay her to lie? Mm-mm. Nope. I didn't see that. I can't believe Tesehki went through that experience though. Seki is everything that Rock want to be but can't. I think that a lot of her style and a lot of who she is comes from her sister. That's why, but she knows that she can't be here. That's why she was so scared. I mean, I feel like as an older sibling, though, none of your little siblings want to rumble with the big sis, but like, you know what I mean? You little me, I know me, I can get you. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, find it and tell me where to go. Yes, period. Let me know because I want to see that. That's insane. But I do think that something is happening or something has happened between these two. But Krishan is so jealous and so upset by the fact that she is on right now and she just can't handle. So I'm going to go back and think about the time that you were um in the Walmart and you stole stores, or you was in the Walmart and you was turning tricks for $40 because you was a stripper and I brought you out the hood, girl. Every bitch in America was a stripper at some point. What the fucking do? And Krishan, just as quiet as a kept, you was just leaking sex tapes and this, that, and the third. Like, girl, that ain't nothing. That ain't no tea. You out of your mind down there in Oklahoma with them folks in the country in the South and that Bible belt talking about some holy, 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 Lord Almighty. That prayer was so weird. Yo, that prayer was weird. That prayer was weird. I just watched the episode on CC's channel and saw that full episode. Krishan is very manipulative and obviously was lying about drinking while pregnant and lying about the allegation. Now this right here, because Krishan, we saw you sit up in our faces on Twitter, on Instagram Live, on the show that was produced, executively produced by you over on the Zeus Network. Krishan Likes Blue or whatever the case. And we seen you in that hot tub drunk. We seen you with the bottle. We seen you saying this is your last blunt. We seen you saying you was aborting a baby. And so I understand the mix of emotions that you were going through, but don't sit up here in our face and say that that's not what happened, girl. Absolutely not. I don't care how much holy, 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 Lord Almighty. I thank God for I don't care how much you do. You talking about this girl being accountable, sister. You can't even be accountable for what you just did uh, you- less than a year ago, or a little over a year ago. If the baby is a year, girl, not that public school math coming in and knock on my door. Mm-mm. That prayer, whew. That prayer was serious. That whole family prays that way. Oh, do they? Oh my God. Do they? I thought a couple of them prayers she did on Baddie was kind of cute. Girl, that shit was it didn't, but y'all didn't peep it. I'm gonna go through my phone. When she was praying, Tesehki was just sitting there looking like, "You bitches is weird." Like she had this look on her face like y'all weird or whatever. And then the sister breaks down. Oh, oh, I can't do it. Whatever. But before that, Krishan kind of like has this smirk on her face. Like, I don't know if y'all caught that, but she had like this smirk on her face, like, huh, bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? It was very mean spirited, and all of these pastors is coming forth. I'm laying hands, girl. That's because she over there dropping bags on them, bombs over Baghdad, and them tithes and offerings. Remember, she was giving something to the church. And he gonna say, I just want to be clear: is this money for me or is this money for the church? Okay, because let me know if I can put this in my pocket right now. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know. It did. It started activating. I ain't gonna lie. That was a little cuckoo for me. I said, now wait a minute. Cause at first, and then Krishan, cause you know what else she said that was really interesting too? She was like, when they were talking about the new girls, it was like, oh yeah. Ask your question, Bookie. Um, she was like, why she was like, well, who are the new girls? And she was like, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, that'll be enough clickbait or something like this. So when she started off with, yeah, because a lot of black families, a lot of black people come through and this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, she know how to use them buzzwords. Rashawn act like she was so helpless and out of control and blue face and this, that, and the third. We going live and this, that, and the third. But you was very clear. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of clickbait. That's gonna be a lot of this, a lot of that. Calculating, manipulative. And I'm not saying that Tesehki maybe didn't do a touch or maybe didn't do an inappropriate touch. But why now? There's something so heinous as that. Okay. What victim? Okay, here go Pinky Pink's question, y'all. What victim have y'all ever heard speak like that to their alleged abuser? You made me eat you. I've never heard a victim speak like that. Um, that really didn't strike me as odd. That didn't strike me as odd. What did strike me as odd was Tesehki sitting there saying, "Huh? What? Because I didn't hear you. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again." Um, I don't know. I thought that was weird. Because girl, you heard clearly what she said. Why is it not a diabolical? Absolutely not. Okay, that's what I was expecting. She was kind of just like, huh? Say it again. Say it again. She only mentioned a defamation suit one time. Obviously, they've been captured all of this footage. Girl, where is the motion to file? Where is the motion to get it going? Come out and dispel and debunk all of this stuff. And I think if Tesehki was on any other platform, let's just say a Love and Hip Hop or a Love and not Love and Marriage Girl, Love and Hip Hop, and the other one of them little slightly elevated shows, she would have had to be accountable for this. We would have seen a lie detector test. We would have seen something because when you have those major networks, those major companies, Viacom, VH1, or whatever, they want to know who they're working with. And I feel like Tesehki, she hasn't done enough um dispelling of the rumors outside of just, oh, I'm emotional, I'm hurt that she jumped me. Girl, yeah, you got jumped. You got jumped. But, girl, I need some more energy behind that. Absolutely not. You're my little sister. How dare why would you say that? You know what I mean? Something. I don't know. Somebody accused me of some shit like that. I'm not gonna say, wait, what did you say? This right here should have been a private sit down, or it should have been a sit down with professional help involved, a mediator. What's that lady name? The Bryant lady who was over there with Cam Newton. Yeah, I know who I'm talking about. She's very beautiful. She's a woman. New therapist everybody's dealing with. They should have had her since Eon Van Zandt is retired. Okay. Someone. ZEUS Network, they gave us 2 episodes, and neither one of them had any type of trigger warnings. That's irresponsible. Her name is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. She's beautiful. And she's over there tearing the guys up. She was over there on she over there tearing them up. Okay. So I just feel like they were just doing it to not to really get any healing, but just to get the conversation, and I do think that it makes it a little bit more personal too, because I feel like we're really interested in seeing the Anna cry and the Biggie get emotional and them to form these real bonds, because baddies have been really, really fight, eat, Casamigos, baddie, shot o'clock. Like the formula is just not working anymore. So we need something for real. And I knew that CHRISEAN was a little pissed off because she came out and said, I was never begging them to come to Oklahoma. They hit me up and what, but either way, that she was salty then. And I think she's really even salty of all the girls who are still there and now cool with her older sister. Cause she wasn't your older sister who was, you know, chest the when you brought her on to Baddies to fight your battles when you were pregnant. I don't know. I can't even say that, y'all. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. And you know why? Because people who experience abuse, is oftentimes by people who are close to them, still engage in relationships with them. Y'all, it's 24 people in the chat right now. Somebody has experienced some sort of SA from somebody close to them, out of just the sheer number of people in here. And they probably are still in contact or have some sort of connection or communication to somebody who has violated them, whether they a Facebook friend or they still in the group chat or they about to be sitting next to them on Thanksgiving dinner, because we got to go to Big Mama in them house. Um, I know who you're talking about, but I don't hear it. But Zeus is wrong as well. Yeah, they are. They are irresponsible as hell. I believe her. I'm a survivor. See, I didn't even read this comment. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor of in a family child on child. Oh God. It was swept under the rug by the adults. Oh my God. I went away for a bit and let it go. And now we hung out, etc. It's weird, but I moved on. Right. Right. Thank you for sharing that, sis. That's deep. That's heavy. Um, it happens so often. I don't know if you're subscribed to, if you're not subscribed to your girl sister, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like the video too. Since we're talking about the logistics of it all, subscribe and like the video. I used to work with juvenile sex offenders, and y'all would be surprised how often child on child SA happens. And like Pinky Pink said, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And like she said, like, I went away for a bit and I let it go. And I hate that the adults just sweep it under the rug, because it invalidates and it minimizes what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just because your brain just can't compute what actually transpired, because it's one child that you love and then the other child was it's crazy, y'all. You know, again, I used to work at a facility for juvenile sex offenders, and some of the shit was wild. Okay. I'm talking about them kids, girl. I'm talking the youngest was 6, the oldest is 20. Like, nigga, why you ain't in the county? You hear what I'm saying? Let me see. Rock lies so bad. I can't believe nothing she says, but Seki is way more likable than Rock and has more emotional control. Rock acted like a wild animal. Really? I don't think that Rock was as wild as we've seen her in the past. You can tell that trauma is still there, without the Hennessy, because she was started saying stuff at the mouth. And I would say this in front of her, just being mean and nasty like this. I think that CHRISEAN is more likable than Tesehki. I'm gonna be honest with you, because she's funnier. She can still fight and whatever. But I think that Tesehki seems more. Tesehki seems less calculating. Tesehki seems less calculating, if that makes sense. That's what I think. But Rock was like, she was fake calm. She was very upset. Rock is a different person than she was before fame, before she met Blue Child. Blue did a number on her. And one thing you got to know about narcissistic abuse is if you don't go through the steps and go through the process of unlearning and healing, you take on the characteristics and the traits of your abuser. That's simple. And what she did was gaslight that girl, try to make it seem like she was emotionally and spiritually superior to her. She minimized. Well, I don't really want to talk about and rehash anything. So are we going to move forward or not? That's a sign of a narcissist. You can't just cuss me out, call me a chest of the get me jumped and everything that, and we're supposed to just walk away hand in hand. A conversation need to be had. We need to be accountable. Everybody deserves to be validated, their feelings, etc. Yeah, thank you, Pinky, for real. Thanks for sharing it. It was so common. I hate that so bad. Oh my God. My best friend, my best friend was, she didn't understand it, so she would teach her peers what was done to her. It was innocent. Oh my God, that's what I'm saying. And one thing, oh God, I don't want to make it dark, y'all, because again, I've just seen so much and experienced so much working. Like I low key think that I have like, it's called like vicarious or um like secondhand like post traumatic stress disorder, y'all. Them kids really fucking they did a number on my mental and psyche. I can't even handle too much this shit because it'll just be triggery for me. Even just hearing about she knew it was wrong, but didn't at the same time. Right, because that's how it goes. It's issue at the publicist. I don't believe with Sean because she is a known liar. She lied on the show about the other things. Correct. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's just hard to believe her. And I think that she knows that. That's why she's pulling in. Oh, because in the Black community. Oh, because in this, that, and the third. Oh, because whoop de whoop de woo. You know what I'm saying? I think that is what's making her um ride the wave in a different way, and trying to take it from a God standpoint. You got to be accountable. No, because I can say this because you got to be accountable. Girl, he was dead. That's wrong. Yeah, she's less calculated. Rock was trying to remain collected and stand in her power. She barely wanted to talk about it. She wanted to move on. I think that she wanted to move on. I think that she wanted to just breeze right over it and talk about whatever. But I feel like Tesehki came for a real apology because, you know, it is something that we're all buzzing about. I don't feel like we have enough buzz about it, to be quite honest with you. We need to kind of buzz a little bit more about it. Um, for real. Because if it was anybody else, if it was a man, and I that's one thing about, SA. It works differently when it's a woman on a woman situation. It's not treated as severe. I've seen that too. But if it was Jonathan, let's just say for instance, Jonathan's little brother came on to say, yeah, because remember you used to make me whoop de woo. ZEUS wouldn't touch Jonathan. ZEUS wouldn't touch Jonathan. No matter how good he fight, how good he slay a wig, they'll stay away. And then I don't think she took enough accountability at the minimum. Yeah, I did tell my friends that this, that, and the third. And Tesehki was not trying to fight her while she was pregnant. I highly doubt that. She wanted her to fight Vicky. That's what I gather. But maybe because I've been through it, I never talked about it with my cousins. We used to say it be your cousins as adults. I don't know why. I might I might say I don't know what I might say for real, right? Because it's like, what do you say? What you can say is, this situation happened and it's really, impacted me, and I carried it with me, and I extend an opportunity for you to apologize. Shit, fuck. It's the best as I can do. I want you to know that shit really, like, it's weird for me, and I still love you because you're my cousin and I have these feelings, but I'm right now in this moment extending you the floor for you to be accountable for your motherfucking actions. Ooh, let me stop cursing. Girl, because YouTube will come right, knock me right down. Um, oh, thank you. I love your content. I love the fact that you're not biased. You have your opinions, but also respect others' opinions at the same time. We need more bloggers like you. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that so much. I really appreciate that. I try to be biased. I have my favorites. I might have a couple favorites, but even then, I still be like, girl, damn, I can't even be behind you no more because you wild out. But let me say, she wanted to take it back, essentially clean her name. Yeah, Rock stood on business. She said you did it now. See, okay, so the publicist. So all right, so I'm under the impression that you really think that Tesehki did something. She did something. You didn't. No, I'm not changing my story. You made me do this, that, and the third, and this is where we're at, and this is how I'm gonna say it. And so what I was saying earlier in the live was I think that two things can be true at once. I think that Rock is manipulative and she's using this as an opportunity to kind of chop her down because you got a little bit too big. And I remember what you did when I was 7. Now, Tesehki, she's not doing enough to, you know, make the rumors go away. So I do believe her. But it's like you're a little torn because it's like you sat with the secret this whole time, and now it's an opportunity for you to put it. And she know, like, she's shielded by that because nobody in their right mind is going to be like, oh well, you can't say it now. You get what I'm saying? And she knows that. I feel like if Tesehki don't really pull that lawsuit of defamation of character, or she sues her civilly or something, she did it, sister or not. That's how I feel. Period. If it was a man, it would be a wrap for sure. Absolutely. Seki really loves Rock. I think the situation really hurt. Sounds like she was really raised by Rock. Yeah, she really raised Rock, and to be betrayed like that is sickening. She probably can't believe it herself. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, you still love the people you hurt. If she did, in fact, I mean, I would hope this girl didn't pull it out of thin air because Saseki was like, "Oh, well, you was in my house and you staying with me and you this that da, 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 da. If I would have did this, why would you do that?" It's. I mean, if this girl is homeless and her mom is drug addicted, what the fuck? What else she gonna do? Go into foster care? She gonna stay with her sister? You know how many women are with a nigga laid up with a nigga right now who they are petrified of? He might wake up on a bad foot, get up on the good foot, and unalive her because they have no other choice. So that they don't hold nothing to me. Um, that's good advice, but they are absolutely, absolutely, yeah, hell yeah. Um, yeah, it's horrid. Okay. Oh, you're rocking out. Rock didn't say it until Seki said something. I gotta go back and look. Yeah, cause Rock was just gonna be like, all right, so what's up? What's up? Like talking regular, but Taseki came there like wanting her to clear her name. Taseki came in looking for her to clear her name, but Rock wasn't do that. Like the publicist said, she stood on her 10, and she said what she said. I think Krishan is trying to tap into her people's trauma, into other people's trauma to validate her claim. Oh, for sure. That's a part of her manipulation. Oh, for sure. Oh, most definitely. Oh, most definitely. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, she's doing that. And she knows that it'll get the people going. She knows that there'll be a core of people who would just rally around her. If you know, if a person experienced something like that or similar, or a person who didn't, but it's just a, you know, they're not with none of that shit. So yeah, she is. She knows what she's doing. I would say they need to take a light, but correct. Where's the lie detector? ZEUS. Where's the lie detector? Get it going. All right. How about you do it on your own? Instead of going to after that mixer, Tesehki need to be talking to the producers. Yeah, I want to take a test right now. I want to clear this right now. She ain't gonna give me the validation of clearing my name. I want to do it right now. If y'all want to pay for it, I'll pay for it. Line that shit up. Anna, Biggie, let's go. This our scene. Easy, too easy. Now, how I just thought about that right now on my road. Fuck, you ain't come up with that. Come on now. Something happened. She's been speaking on it for 2 years. And when she first said it, she said it that she didn't realize how wrong it was until she was an adult. This is very true. I had a similar experience of the realization that something happened. Correct. Correct. So women don't even realize that you can be having, engaged in, sex with a man and decide to say no. And if he doesn't, he continues, he finishes, that's then considered an assault. Like, people don't even understand how consent works. So when things happen and you're a child, absolutely, like, oh shit, that's what he was doing. That's what it was. Absolutely. 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 And it's definitely necessary. That's the real shit we want to see. Let's do it live at the reunion. Okay. Let's let because you know how Zeus like to drag it out. Since y'all want to make this a storyline, let's do it live at the reunion. Okay. The results are in. Rock says she had never been SA um when she got Seki jumped and everyone started getting on her all of a sudden they used to play house and she made her eat the cat. Those allegations didn't come. Yeah, it was around that time. It was around that time. Up until Seki was on after Zeus. It was around that time. It was for sure. Had she said it before, then it'd be easier for me to believe. Correct. But because she said it prior to, she hadn't been through nothing like that. She lost credibility. Mm, mm. But but is it a likely in this scenario? After you leave junior home, don't bring no babies. Okay, she was holding on to junior for dear life. Talk about something, yeah. Well, let's talk about your son and everything that happened with your son. Oh, that was so ugly. That was ugly. Now that was ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I hated that. Don't shade and then bring the kids into it. Ugh, that was so ugly. But yeah, no, all in all, I do think that the Malone girls, if they were really, really smart, they would on a side note, sidebar, get some producers, do a real kind of sit down, maybe do the conversation off of Zeus Network, run it up, you know what I'm saying? Like how the girls used to do back in the day on OnlyFans, get their own shit, have a real conversation. I mean, I don't even know. I think them girls is getting paid well and handsomely over at the Zeus Network. Y'all heard Tinkerbella said she put her kid in private school now. I'm like, damn, one season? One season? Um, no, she was out of pocket for talking about. And then not only is she not talking about her Seki's sons, she's talking about her nephew. That's that's ugly. Yeah, they would run that up. They would run that up. That's a crazy bad. And they don't even do it on like, oh, you gotta subscribe to hell, they can I don't want to say YouTube. When you subscribe and you have members membership, they take half of your shit. So not YouTube, Patreon, let's just say. You know what I mean? Or they launch their own site, you know what I mean? Or whatever. One of these little platforms, don't even gotta go crazy. That would go dumb. That would go dumb. Since Zeus ain't gonna do it right. Seki's son is still her nephew. Let's be clear. She was saying she hadn't been taken advantage of by the male uh in the family. She didn't realize how wrong what was. Oh, I thought you was talking about with the Seki. Oh wow. See, that's what I'm saying. There's so much trauma in that family. There's so much trauma in that family. And then for them to just be sitting in that restaurant with that white tablecloth with no real emotional support or help on the side, and y'all got all that money and access, that is irresponsible. Y'all got all these baddies chains and no therapist, nobody there to help and support, to work through those things when they come up. It's very interesting. Mm. So all of a sudden she realized after she got her sister jump SA, whether by male or by female, correct? She said what she said and her timing was off. Mm. Oh, y'all are kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. She wanted to mention that Seki is currently dating one of her. Yeah, that she did. She did. She said, and it's not. And she with the same nigga that's doing it with the woofy woo. She did say that. She ain't want to say it. She said it. People keep saying she said it before, but yeah, there are no clips. There are clips. Yeah, she did mention it, sis. That's crazy. Yeah, she did. She said that the sons was touched with the things that happened to her sons were way worse than what happened to hers. She said that she was a stripper. She said she lived in the hood, and she said that she was sleeping with your boyfriend, and you know it. the the nigga she with now, uh, is the man who was Chastity's boyfriend, is what that lady had said. And she said she would have said it in front of her, but because she ain't there no more, she couldn't. Is what that lady had said about her sister when she left. So Mm, I don't know. I think that ah, all right, so y'all, before I hop out of here, I want to know real quick. I was trying to figure out if I can do the poll, but I couldn't find it because I'm not on YouTube directly. But who do y'all believe? Dropping it. Well, I can't even say because I know that y'all believe both. Whose side are you on right now? Who do you think is winning in popular and public opinion? Okay. You think people are siding with Krishan or people are siding with Tesehki? Who do y'all think? Drop their name. Krishan or Tesehki? Popular vote. Who do you think is winning the popular vote after this episode? Krishan or Tesehki? I want to know. I want to know who y'all siding with. If y'all had to be like, choose somebody to walk out the door with. Okay, I see Tesehki. I see Tesehki. More people are siding with Tesehki from what I've seen. Okay. More people are siding with Tesehki. Interesting. Wow. Especially after tonight. Wow. People don't believe Rashawn. Okay. Wow. 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 So Tesehki seems like the girl that people are siding with the most. Wow. So even after wild, okay, Chloe says she's seen a mix on her timeline. I feel like I've been seeing a mix too. But I want to know what's going to tip the scale. Look at the ZEUS comments. They getting on rock ass. Okay, I never do that. I need to do that. I need to do that. I never look at the comments. Okay. Yeah, I want to see. I want to look at some comments on Twitter too tonight. Just to see what it's given. But they're calling her a known liar. Seki wins. Oh, and that's hard to do. It's hard to come back from some allegations like that. I'm telling you right now, you almost finito. That nigga finito. You hear what I'm saying? That's that's very, very interesting. Seki, Erica and Erica, Seki. Oof, yeah. Rock, hang it up. Flat screen. Rock is a pathological liar and she's manipulative. Holy, holy, holy. Lord Almighty. Social media is standing beside her. Mm. Okay, looks like they both be like, oh, okay. Nicole popped in, says she's standing with Krishan. Okay, you the first person who I seen that said that they was wholeheartedly they rocking with her. Ooh, Rock lied when she said she didn't push James right, bro. You ain't lying. Uh-huh. And broke that man's tooth. Okay, I guess that run in the family. Even if it didn't happen, she makes it hard to believe her. She's like the boy that cries wolf. You don't know what's true and what's not. And I think that Rock gets off on the fact that she is beautiful. She is young. So many people, even old people. I like that Krishan right Rock girl. I think she's just messed up right now. I think she's just I'm like girl, that girl ain't that motherfucking young 25, 26. Not to say that 25 or 26 is old. That's not what I'm saying, girl. You old enough to know better. Going around swinging hitting on a grown man making excuses. Everybody want to make excuses for Krishan. It's like, why? Why? This part. Now, this is the part right here. And we can drop the mic. Cause girl, Krishan lied to us all when she said she ain't drink while pregnant. Like we didn't see her. Like, girl, and that's was Cheek trying to gaslight us, So I think that maybe something inappropriate happened. Maybe it wasn't to that degree. It's hard to believe either party. Okay. Since they're siblings and this is a family situation, we all know that a lot of SA happens within our community. That's the same thing that Rock says. And I wanted to say this too. I think that SA happens a part of a lot of communities, not just ours, not just ours. It's just that other communities get the people help or they handle it differently or they sweep it under the rug or we just don't have our ear enough to the streets to know because the same is true for a few other communities. I do think it shouldn't have been broadcasted. Girl, you know what network it was. I feel for victims. Too many women have lied about SA and destroyed people's lives. It's nothing new. Many men went to prison behind women that lied. Mm, it's a slippery slope. They always say you want to believe the victims first, but it's like, God, It's like, what you want to do? We outside of the statute of limitations. Like, do you want to file charges? Ho, you want the public to not rock with me, so I don't get this bag that you used to get, and your niggas locked up. You don't got the same shows. Like, I'm not doing music no more. I'm doing hood gospel. I ain't heard it yet. I only heard you Yahweh, Yahweh. Which I ain't gonna lie, that joint kind of slapped me when I made a little TikTok. The girl's like, "Girl, hell no." And you over there with Jamal Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant, Pastor Holy Whore. Oh my God, Monique ate that up. I'm sorry. Tesehki did it over talking, rocking, fast talking. She was kind of saying a lot. She was like, that Krishan is like, please, just one thing at a time, like, girl, cause don't nobody want to talk slow when you don't accuse me of being no Chester. You hear what I'm saying? They should have spoken about it behind the scenes and come back to talk about that personal situation went down. Um, Erica says right when she said she didn't drink while pregnant. Girl, that girl was on live. Do you hear what I'm saying? That girl was on live. Belly is big as rollies. Okay. Henny in tow. Rolling up a blunt. Right? Okay. I ain't want to say it. Because I love me a bitty bitty bum bum. Come on la floor. Okay. I love them. And you know who else too? Them Italians. Them Italians. Real bad. Real bad. They like the children's. Okay. And so do the motherfucking crackers. Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's multiple communities. It's multiple communities. It's sickening. It's like Seki didn't overtalk. Rock didn't want to talk about the claim she made. Seki wanted her to talk about it face to face. Yes, girl, growing up, going to therapy was seen as weak, unfortunately. Exactly, because then what you in therapy for? What actually happened? And it makes you acknowledge it. When people just want to sweep it under the rug like nothing ever happened. Oh, no, no, no. And then we'll meet you here back on Christmas dinner. Like, bitch, no, fuck you. And that's what Krishan wanted to do. We ain't got to talk about it. We could just move on like we've been doing. But no, let's talk about it. Let's put some language here. Rizal got us all in the family business. Oof, please. Imagine somebody, oof, not my family, girl. Uh. No, 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 no. Okay. Once I start singing, baby, it's time to wrap it up. Hang it up. Flat screen. You hear what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, I'm going to sing me a little songy song and I'm going to tell me a little jokey joke. Okay. Mm. This is part right here, Ro. See, Ro? She literally answered Teseki's question about chastity after Tesehki left the room and was on some like be fucking for real, no for real. I believe Tesehki when she take the lie detector. Correct. Yeah, on my soul. Seek help, Malone's bad. Bad. Iyanla, where you at? Y'all know I call myself the Iyanla Van Zant of Rated Reality TV reviews. Iyanla, we need you. We needed you more than Camilla. What was that girl name? Amaya Mosley. The way she was over there trying to hit on Iyanla. At least they'll be respectful. Wait, what did Kiva do? Let's not talk about Kiva wanting to profit off of this and how she was doing that. Look, I don't like stuff like that because girl, Kiva, this ain't got shit to do with you. Seki said, Seki said, do what I was told to do, which made me think producers wanted to Seki and Krishan to fight. Ooh. Sis, look for the video of Sis and Pink saying Rock tried to pay her to go with the lie. I will. And then when I do my review tomorrow, that way I can know exactly what it was. How can I contact you to send you the video? Oh, that's easy. Follow me on Instagram, Jeray Malay, or TikTok, Jeray Malay 1. Come on, live vlog. Dun, come on. Okay. I think that's my name on TikTok. And then Insta. I should just put a link in the chat. Can I put a link in the chat? I don't know. I never tried before. Follow me on Insta, Jeray Malay, JARAE MILAY We love Selena real bad, girl, don't we? One thing about us, one thing about us, we love us some Selena. Okay, Selena, Enos, Dinos in this motherfucker. Yep, that baby was not behaving normal for a 1 year old. Somebody else just said that, and I didn't even think about it. Somebody else said that. They was like, "Oh, no, because that baby was one at the time," and I was like, "Oh shit, the baby was one." That baby that gagged me for a second. I was like, "Oh shit, the baby was one." I couldn't believe that one, and that baby was moving and grooving like a newborn almost. Oh, I think I sent you the I sent you the other one. I wanted to go to the other. I just wanted to say I respect all in the chat. We all feel different, but we all got to see our thoughts and opinions and get a little laugh. Yes, that's what it's about. Pinky Pinks, that's really what it's about. That's right there is really what it's about because you learn something, you gain a different perspective, you can talk without going crazy, and you learn something. You know what I mean? You get you a little laughing, you can walk away feeling good. Like, you know what? You got something for me and I got something from you. That's what I feel like I want to do on this platform when I say I want to culture, conversation, and community. I be meaning that shit, y'all. Without going into each other, some pages it get nasty in the comments. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. Girl, it's the world is nasty enough. Okay, yeah, keep it so lame. Oh, Big Barbie. Big Barbie's in the building. Hey, Bookie. Girl. Girl. I know that's what she said. Bitch, girl. I said, girl, I read your comment, girl, but I'm saying to you, like, girl, that was a lot, sister. Whew. ZEUS episodes beating us, girl. 2 episodes and not a one trigger warning or either one of them. It's the background frame. Basically, information is happening for me. This you're talking about her, the name who shall not be spoken. Okay, this girl right here, she low key cooperated with what Rock was saying. If y'all was beefing at that wedding, y'all should have been beefing at that wedding. Is what she was saying. Don't wait until we coming to back to LA. Don't wait until all of this and you airing it out to Seki again. Then not hop in. And so what it's giving is the girls. Something did happen, and it was all fine and well. And Krishan got on some shit like, you know what? I got this big dark secret. I know what you did last summer when I was da 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 da. And she came back and she decided to drop that bomb. You dropped that bomb on me. You hear what I'm saying? And so she's not wrong, but she's wrong in the sense of the intention behind it. I don't even feel comfortable saying that because if somebody SA me, it's tricky. I don't know. I'm working through it, y'all. I'm working through it. Um, Krishan was ready. Krishan was ready to out her nephew's Seki's son business all because Seki said she drank while she was pregnant. Like as if they're on the same caliber. Yes, I meant to mention that. Yes. Like, girl, we all saw what you were doing while you were pregnant. So why are you trying to get your nephew out here like that? Correct. Like that is nasty. That is mean spirited. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. Big Barbie, you ain't late. Well, you ain't late, girl. You ain't late. You always on time. Okay. Go. Okay, you gotta always be on time. You right here in enough time to do what you gotta do. We just talking about, what we talking about, girl. That was a lot. That was very much a lot. And that's what Tesehki kept saying, because this is a lot. You got the baby, this, that, and the third. Like, girl, well, what the baby got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Outside of, you can't do what you want to do. But I don't know. Kiva was picking on Tesehki about what Krishan said. Oh girl, Kiva can go to hell. Nobody even cares about her. Her big fucking I don't know. Kiva don't give me absolutely nothing. Kiva gives me absolutely nothing. Like she gives me zero. Zilch. Is that even the word, bitch? You give me nothing. The nerve. Miss, I love you. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, she was trying to say, "Oh, I love you." Um, But oh, so I don't even think the links work. So now I know. Now I know I can't put links in the chat. Um. Oh, yeah. You was the one who said it. Yeah, you was the one who said that. You right. He hasn't hit any of his milestones. He really has not. And we seen her, girl. We can still put up the footages. Y'all know I love that word. We can still pull up the footages. So even with you saying that was enough for you to try to hurt your nephew. That baby is one, looking like a 5-month old. Correct. And she's still denying it, talking about son. Yeah, he's blessed. And let's not talk about your son. Oof. That was terrible. Rock is not connected to that baby at all. Mm. That's what you feel like? You feel like she wasn't connecting to the baby? Baby neck just falling over like, please. Oh, Big Barbie, don't come in here with this now. Don't come get away from me with this Apollo. Please. Okay. Somebody else gonna say the baby was flapping in the wind. Like, girl, that baby was asleep in her arms and started crying because they were arguing in his ears. She could have put that baby down in his stroller, shaking my head, but she knew what type of time it was. She said, "No, he crying because he feel your energy. He feel your energy." Oof, that's ugly. Okay, yes, heavy on the blur. Okay, come from behind the blur. The blur is serious, and you want to know what else is interesting too? Speaking of the blur, I think it's interesting that Krishan had his face blurred out. Right? Because we've seen Krishan Jr., Krishan Jesus all throughout the internet, all everywhere. And I think that the negotiations got a little murky because we didn't hear anything about God's plan. We heard her saying, girl, to the baddies, like I wasn't begging y'all to be on baddies. Y'all she leaked the text messages between her and Natalie Nunn. And so it's giving like, oh well, either she tried to press them like, well, my son need to be getting some money for making an appearance too, because Krishan is about her coin. You get what I'm saying? I could see them really pressing her like, or pressing them like, yeah, well, I'm coming and so is my son. He gonna be in the scene. He need a check too. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I think. Or it was, oh well, I don't like how it was edited, but I got my child in here, so you need to da da da. So they blurred him out because he's been all over everywhere. Why is he not blurred out? It's giving you asked for him to either get a check and he said no, you want some bullshit because of how everything is going down. And now it's they gotta do some shit like blur him out in the middle of the episode, in the middle of filming. I don't know, man. We watched her blatantly lie about having her jumped correct and drinking during her pregnancy, lie after lie. Okay, Big Barbie. So you are siding with Tesehki. I don't want to say believe because I feel like generally speaking, we believe something happened, but maybe not to that degree or to that extent, but maybe there was something. If you had to choose what side you standing on, you choosing Krishan's side or Tesehki's side. This is the part. Now this right here is my pretty boy swag. Hey, I want to see if she's gonna take him to court for real. Because then that'll clear right on up. Come on and clear right on up. Make me over. Make me over. Make me over. I want to be made over. I want you to come out a new woman after this, Tesehki. Her main argument was, I brought you to ZEUS, like how she said that first, girl. Like Blueface. She took on so many of his characteristics and his traits. And y'all, I want to just say something to you right now because it's just dropping into my spirit. When you laying up with a nigga and y'all doing it, he and all of this, and y'all popping it off, he got this nasty, negative, evil energy on him, and y'all mixing juices and mixing fluids. He going right into your motherfucking cavity and canal hoe. You taking on that man's energy too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we spend so much time together. Like, oh, you taking on some of that DNA. You taking on some of that y'all swapping DNA in this motherfucker. And like everything holds energy. Everything has vibration. And so if you dealing with a nigga that got a little something on him, a succubus, a motherfucking demon in his ass, it's going right up into that coochie. Can I say coochie over here? And I'm saying all this to say, this girl right here has so many of Blueface waves on her. Now she been locked up for a year. Who knows how much they were in contact and communication with each other. But babes, when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's very, very good to have a mental cleansing as well as a physical cleansing, and a relearning process because you take on so many of their characteristics. It can come out in a way of you having negative thoughts about yourself because he done told you you ain't shit, you fucked up, your back is big, you just shit, da, 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 and you take on those things, you feel so indecisive. Or it could be in a physical way and you start emulating what he was doing. This girl, Blueface still got a strong hold on her. And when he come home, she gonna try to put on some of that Christian shit. He about this whoop whoop whoop. And she probably gonna be right back on the bullshit. The two lying Malone sisters, girl, and a half sister girl. She was halfway damn near stupid. I can't pray. Ooh, that other sister girl. She must take after the mother. And not because she's brown skin, because she was kind of like uh, I don't want to say it, y'all. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't like how Seki came in and didn't greet her or her nephew. Rock had to do all the legwork. Okay, Team Rock. We got a Team Rock in here. She is my rock. They both were overwhelmed with the baby being there. Let's be clear. Girl, these kids be a lot. Are you hearing me? They were both overwhelmed with the baby being there. The baby kept Krishan calm and prevented Tesehki from putting her hands on Krishan. Correct. He deserved his little check too. He was working too. Why would she greet her? Rock weird for hugging your supposed abuser. I mean, I think that she was coming in from a situation, and this is oh God, you're making me think differently because I want to say maybe she's coming from a place of forgiveness because she already forgave her, but she wanted to tell the world, like, no, but you really did this shit to me. But we had a conversation about this earlier, Big Barbie. Sometimes you are still in proximity with your abuser if they are your family member. It's not always so clean and cut like the man in the alleyway. Krishan worried about wrong. Her son can't even move his head. Wait a minute, hold on. It's still meowing like a cat. Wait a damn minute, hold on. She needs to stop because baby, there's much that could be said about her son. It's the best to leave the kids out. Correct. No, no, Barbie, no. Y'all are not doing this out here like this. The mother should have been there. Child, have you seen the mom? I think the mother would have escalated it. Those are her daughters. She could have confirmed where Krishan went after her mom was going through it. Girl, that mom, she. Have you seen the mother, Chloe? Oh, it worked for you. Okay. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Shoots. If my little sister that I've been breaking my back looking out for accused me of SA, her I accuse me of SAing her. If it's not true, I wouldn't hug her either. Yeah. Well, good point. Good point. Right. Right. Good point. I hug my abusers all the time at all the family functions. See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not always so clear cut. Cause remember when Rock said the baby was running around playing football? No, I do not remember when she said that. And I hope to God I don't even want it. I don't even. Also, I also didn't like how Tesehki lied and said she didn't say her son was in CPS while Krishan was locked up. She definitely did say that her people said they heard it was true. I don't remember that. I don't want to speak on it. I don't remember that. Do y'all remember that, chat? I don't remember that because it was at that point I had clocked out for that from that show for a minute. Remember when Rock was at Walmart? Said she had him doing the Matrix in the carrier. I do remember that Matrix video. That Walmart video was wild. Child, that's the deep shit. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It was. It got a little it is because it's out here. It happens like that. It's some deep shit. Um, they're very true. Sometimes it's sometimes easier that way to not have family. Rah go down. Okay. Sometimes I'm with it. I'm very much with it. The family know not to invite me. Oh, they pick and choose. When I say I'm not coming, they do not put up a fight. They be like, all right, well, she said, I am not the they a lying, toxic, dysfunctional ass family member. I hate to see me coming because I'm talking straight. I pay all. When I say it's just me, all my shit is me, bitch. A motherfucker couldn't say shit to me. and I talk straight. Um, and I don't give a damn. I'm sorry. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. No, because for real, I'm talking straight at that motherfucking dinner table. They be like, "Whew, she ain't even coming. Thank God." Um, Krishan be like, "I ain't going to tell her business. I'm grown and holy, child. No one proceeds to tell her son's business." Correct. I swear, when I look like losing control of myself and not trying to da 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 and this, that, and the third, girl, do you know what you doing? She know what she was doing. That's see, that's what I'm saying right there. She know exactly what she was doing. She know exactly what she was doing. Mm. Um, I love when Seki said that baby need me because literally the diaper had to be changed by the judge. Oh my god. Chastity's daughter's face was Chastity's daughter's face was blurred. I think this was just blurring her faces due to them being minors. You think so? Could be. Could be. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. Could be. But I mean, like, they have the moms there. They could have consent to be filmed. Um, oh my God, by her teenage uncle when she was 6. And she said she speaks to him every time she sees him feeling because it makes him uncomfortable. See? Okay, that's the way to take your power back. Real shit. I'll be like, hey, Uncle Chester. Let me stop. Krishan be like, I'm gonna be quiet. I forgive her. I ain't gonna say her business for the cameras. We ain't gonna mention what she did to you, how she took your man. We not gonna say that though. She really was. She was airing it. She was airing it. Oh my God, not me snapping. The way I see it, there's a chance that these siblings went through some stuff, correct, and was learning about and exploring their bodies with each other and didn't realize how wrong it was until they got older. I mean, that could very well be the truth. That could very well be the truth. Truly. You can tell she's more comfortable with Chastity than she is with Tesehki. That's probably why she kept calling her after she left because Chastity was actually going to listen to her and not talk over her. Well, they're closer anyway because she's probably living with her. She's probably funding and financing her and all of these other things. So, she probably taking care of all of them. At Chloe Chastity, when Chastity went there with, yeah, exactly. She went there for our support. Lord, I hope he doesn't make her revert back to the old ways. He just might. He just might. We gotta talk about Jaden and Alexis. Hello, motherfucker. I thought she was so cute. I'd be curious to hear what her friends from high school have to say about her. Was she always manipulative? Possibly. She was a hustler. Her mom wasn't there. She had to run track to get away, and you know what I mean. She knew how to put on that little air. I feel like them people, the girls that got it hard and shit like that, they know how to lay it on thick. They know how to get what they need to do as a form of survival. She did. Why didn't Seki bring anybody for support? She brought the blur. She brought the blur. Mm. Ex bestie has talked about her and saying nothing like she is now. Um, Fought before she got with Blue. Blue really did a number on her. Blue did a number on her. Blue did. People underestimate emotional abuse. People underestimate the power of narcissistic abuse. Bad. Quick will say, yes, I seen her mama. Girl, leave her ass where she is. Oh, God. Mm-mm-mm. Not at all. Rock just so happened to use it as ammo against Tesehki when her image was being compromised. Correct. How is it that all of the accused siblings that Tesehki is the only one singled out by Rock? Oof. I mean, Tesehki is also singled out by her nephew, Tristan, too, y'all. He has made claims that she made him do the similar thing that Krishan is alleging. Um, I'm not even gonna put that. I'm not even gonna put that on screen. Your mama's on crack, right? Her mother was turned. Yeah, hell no. The mom and the dad. See now, y'all ain't shit. Oh my god. Ooh, y'all my type of messy. I cannot. It better be 2 episodes every Sunday. I think they was doing that to make up for Jocelyn. I know Jocelyn somewhere mad as hell, probably cussing me out. "Are you motherfuckers didn't tell me?" You know what I mean? You know how she do. She kept contradicting herself so bad. So bad. Tesehki says she believes CBS claims are true. Also at Chloe, this may be unpopular opinion, but I think it should be aired out. Family or not, remove people like that out your life. Yeah, correct. But I think it should be aired out. Family or not, remove people like that out your life. I do think that it should be aired out and talked about. Correct. I do. I believe that too, Big Barbie. Talk about that shit. Um, but ZEUS shouldn't be capitalizing on their pain. They did this for views. Yes, with no trigger warning to the audience. I'm not going to say that enough, y'all. You have to be responsible. Like, girl, if I got a million viewers, coming out here and watching the show, I can't come out here with something that is potentially harmful and dangerous to the audience. That's just not what like legitimate and responsible companies do. I just don't get behind that. Y'all got all this money, y'all got all this access and resource, and you know every motherfucking thing. Okay, but you ain't know to say this episode contains, themes of this, that, and the third. So be mindful. Shit. This part. Okay, Rose said yes, but Tristan called several siblings names, and Tristan also insinuated that Chastity and their brother Mookie was kissing and stuff. Oh my God, they got all these motherfucking kids. So how is Tesehki's the only weirdo to rock? Oof, that's what I'm saying. The mom is the real weirdo, if you ask me. There are 12 siblings. The mama was a druggie. Not a druggie, though. That's an old school term, girl. He's a druggie. And I'm sure the daddy is too, because he ain't got no damn teeth. Hey, hey, Chloe, you ain't right. So it was probably easier. You can't watch all of them. No, for real. That's the thing. The older siblings watch the younger ones. And when you get about, teenage years, those hormones getting raging and everything like this is why it's so important if you have teenage anything, sons, cousins, uncles, brothers, don't leave them around your kids. Not no motherfucking teenager who's just going through puberty or in the middle of it, in the midst of it. You don't do it. It don't matter who it is. I don't care whose kid it is. I mean, obviously you got to run into the store to shop right or something real quick, but don't make that a thing, because they're still a child, but they're a child now with these desires and this, that, and the third, and you just don't want to compromise anyone, even the fucking teenager. You know what I'm saying? It's the thing. Um, okay, talk about it. I feel like they are painting each other out as the enemies when the parents who fail them are the real enemies. Talk about it. Yes, but Tristan called several siblings names, and Tristan also insinuated that Chastity and her brother Mookie was kissing. Oh, I think I read already. Oh my God. Yo, I'm out of here. It's already late. We weren't protected. Yeah. This is such a good conversation. And I think that we need to have more conversations like this to avoid, anybody else perpetuating more abuse and more hurt and more trauma. If somebody comes to you and confiding in you, don't be running that shit down. It's not pillow talk. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, bitch, let me tell you. You know what I mean? That's how shit people get hurt, and they just hold it and they just go on silent. If you tell an adult, and they don't say anything, that's so traumatizing. It's like it adds another layer as a kid. So if a kid is coming to you, you know what I mean, girl, let's just try to do better for our new generation. We the new adults now, so I ain't going for none of that shit. You hear me? And I don't give a damn if you mind biologically, if you my neighbor's girlfriend, sister, kid who only come down every so often. I'm not playing that shit about no kids, anybody's kids, any woman in general. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep saying kids, because it's women. It's women that experience this shit. You go to the club the day of tomorrow, and they could come up to you and do some wild shit and put a finger in the booty. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, women don't even realize how unhinged these men can be, and they are experienced as a. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's real. And so we just need to start really educating ourselves, educating our homegirls. I loved I May Destroy You on HBO. It was one of the episodes just around consent and how consent changes. I can be in the middle of an act and I decide, no, I don't want to do this. And if this man does not stop, whatever, and from that point on, that is now you are now assaulting me. You know what I'm saying? And so men also need to be informed on that shit. Heavy on the consent. You people think you talk about consent, you being corny. Like, nah, nigga, hold the fuck up. Um, I'm going off on a tangent. One thing I'm gonna do, because one thing I'm gonna do. Um, y'all see that video where Krishan wiped her snot? Oh my god, no, please. I did not see that. Oh my god. Um, the female Mookie girls, they bring it up, and I found Mookie was at this. I thought that was oh my god. Gratitude for your work. Bounce a ball in your mind, then tell me what color it is. Thank you. Um, yes, yes. Absolutely, y'all. Well, it was really, really cool hanging out and chit chatting with you ladies. Or I don't want to say ladies, just people who are in here in general, because I don't know who's in here and who's not. But y'all, this was a really good episode. It was good. We're gonna talk about the bullshit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to get into this mid doc so bad. Girl, I still haven't even watched it. When I tell you, I've been like boonga boonga like, all weekend nonstop. Like I have not even had it because the thing about it is, okay, pause. Let me get into it. The thing about it is, I love Meg so bad, and I think that she's so beautiful, and I love what she stands for. Like I just really want to enjoy her. Like I want to enjoy the documentary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the kind of girl that like has to set the scene, and I want to take out the shower, wear my body butters, and I want to snuggle in and rub my feet together. And so because that opportunity hasn't presented yet, I just haven't watched it. But I think I need to just get out of that mindset and watch it like just one of like the shows that I'm just going to review. Sometimes I'm watching like, Now That's TV or ZEUS, and I was like, girl, this shit is just like, let's just see what this this Meg documentary. I want to feel this. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okay, bro. Yes. So glad to have you. Um, Period. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get you okay. Yes. Rub the feet together, friend, and get into it. I want to enjoy and sit with that. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? My mom said the Mick doc had her in tears and all over emotional roller coaster. I'll be waiting to see what you think about it. Absolutely. I mean, girl, I already know I'm gonna be girl, because when she came out with that Cobra, this pussy depressed. I'm about to girl. When I tell you, when I seen that video, I cried. Girl, the way I was in the middle of postpartum depression, I was like, oh my god. So something about Meg, she does it for me. So I'm gonna wait and enjoy that and really get into it. But I want to say again that I appreciate y'all for popping out. All right, it's Monday where I am. I hope we all do what we have to do so we can ease into a good week. All right, a good week of ease and flow. As always, I'm sending you much love and